Did the announcement of more Clone Wars content at EA Play single-handedly save this game? I think it's fair to say it did. Today it is finally time for me to give my full opinions on the news we got at EA Play, and I have to say, I am very, very happy about it, and I'm so excited to finally play as Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Count Dooku, and General Grievous on Geonosis. Whether you wanted to admit it or not, we all knew the same thing. Battlefront was going down a dark path. A path a lot of us just couldn't follow. And its only hope was Clone Wars. I've been saying it for months. Most of us have been saying it for months. Once again, if you wanted to accept it or deny it, we all knew the truth. Clone Wars would save this game, and I think it's fair to say it has. The content isn't even out yet. All we've basically had is a few names thrown at us, a picture of General Grievous, which I've seen many concept arts which look exactly the same really, and a picture of Geonosis, and already there's just this much hype, it's insane. There was a few of you in my comments section that were very surprised to see me happy about this news that we received on Saturday. And I definitely think that goes to show the two different audiences my videos must be popping up to. First of all, there's the audience who listen to everything I say and completely have taken on board what I've been saying basically for the past few months, ever since around November time when the game launched. And then you have the second audience, which is more of a minority in my comments section, but basically people who think I just complain for the sake of it, and you guys were very surprised to hear I wasn't complaining on Saturday, and I'm not complaining today either. And it definitely goes to show the difference between people who listen and people who just don't listen, because all of my criticism has been constructive since the start of this game. I knew they were wasting the potential from the start. They were adding in silly things that we just didn't want to see, like jetpack cargo. Ewok Hunt was okay, but it was none of the big stuff, was it? I've made tons of videos talking about Clone Wars, tons of videos on how this game could be improved, and even more talking about how the game is dying and could potentially die if Clone Wars doesn't get added to the game. Finally, EA and DICE have listened. The game was 100% going into an early grave without Clone Wars content, but not only have they announced Grievous and Obi-Wan, because that's all I was in the back of my mind expecting, they've also given us Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku as well. It is just great news, it really is. Now, we don't have many details just yet, but it really does look like they're improving Battlefront and they're actually listening to community feedback finally. Now, there is one small issue I have, and it's with all the game modes they're introducing to the game. I am worried about them splitting the community a bit. However, that doesn't bother me too much because my main focus is just that Geonosis map, or Geonosis maps, who knows how many we're going to get at this point, that are coming this fall. It goes to show, doesn't it, that channels like myself aren't just sat here moaning and moaning because we know it gets views. Of course it gets views. Most of the stuff I put out will do well considering it's a Battlefront channel. But it just goes to show here that when EA and DICE actually listen to the community, we will give them credit. And I want to give them more than just credit for this amazing DLC idea. I can't wait to see all four heroes and Geonosis. I've said that so many times, but I really am so excited for it. Everything I've been saying for months, guys, has never been for the views, never been for the attention. It's been me voicing my honest opinion. The content they were adding to this game was just pretty pathetic, to be honest. Apart from the progression update, the rest of it just wasn't very satisfactory at all. Not only myself has made videos calling out EA and DICE, but other content creators, big and small, just people in the comments section voicing their opinions about how much they want Clone Wars. It's you guys that have made this happen. I can assure you of that. Look at the progression system. People said it was wrong, people complained and complained, and they fixed it. We've been moaning and moaning for Clone Wars, and finally it's here. Finally we can rejoice about something in this game. And the important thing here as well is that Dennis said this is just the beginning, so potentially pointing to more future Clone Wars content, which is fantastic, but maybe he just means more content in general, like a Rogue One DLC. I'd be down for that. Even a sequel era DLC, if it adds in pretty good maps, I'd be down for it, but Clone Wars is the priority right now. We've also got the Conquest type game mode coming. I'm not too sure what to make of that, but I'm excited for it, and the new partner system as well, or the new squad system, sounds very, very fun. They are clearly listening to what the players want and adding it to the game. And it is a great feeling knowing that EA and DICE do see this game's potential, or at least that's what it looks like, and they are planning on making things better and just adding more and more content. because I didn't want this game abandoned. It looks like it was going to be abandoned, but I didn't want that. I'm so relieved about this Clone Wars season because it's going to do amazing. We know that. Look at the community reaction. I've never seen the community so hyped in my life about anything to do with Battlefront. This DLC is going to succeed, and that's only going to prompt EA and DICE to make more content for the game. Things are looking up, finally. I'm very, very excited for it. But there are my opinions, everyone. It's nice to have some positivity on the channel for once, some genuine positivity. Obviously, I've been happy about things in the past, but I've never felt as positive as I do now about this game. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time.